Jeremy.
Hi RFEmpower, thank you so much for joining us today. You're in our tub, quite literally. Kirk is in the bath right now. So today we're going to do a little interview with one of our male customers because this is Men's Week on RFEmpower in the lead up to Father's Day. So Kirk, say hello to everybody please.
Hi everyone.
Okay, he's a little bit nervous, so please be nice to him. And he does actually have some of our products on his face. He's not normally purple. He's not actually a Ribena berry normally. So Kirk, please can you introduce yourself to everybody properly?
My name is Kirk.
And how do we know each other, Kirk?
Siobhan's my wife, and she's been doing this for just about 2 years.
He's kind of lying. We've not been doing it for quite 2 years. We've been doing it for just over 1 year actually. So that's how fast time is flying in our household, is that he feels like he's been using these products forever. So Kirk, let's start off with, please can you tell us what your skin goals were before you started RNF?
Well, my skin was kind of average, and I kind of wanted it to be a bit more smoother, and I mean, I did have trouble with acne before, so yeah, I thought I would give this a go to see how it would do.
So actually, Kirk is the reason why I'm actually a Rodan & Fields consultant, is because we were actually given some products to try by a friend, some samples, actually one of those mini facial samples that some of you guys might have tried. And Kirk loved the products so much, and I really enjoyed them too. But he was like, you know, we should give this a go. We should do this. You know, we'll get a discount if nothing else. And that's actually how I became a consultant, was because Kirk was enjoying his products so much. So Kirk, were you skeptical at all before you tried Rodan & Fields, or were you know, can you tell everybody?
Well, I did use Proactive before, so that was actually a pretty good product to begin with, because especially if you had problems with acne, and I mean most people, they do have trouble with acne, especially in their early 20s and maybe teenage years. So, and I found the product was actually pretty good, so I knew this stuff was going to be, you know, good or even better, because just the way Proactive worked for me in the past.
So for those of you who don't know, the doctors who have designed Rodan & Fields and are founders of that company, they actually created Proactive as well. So that's why Kirk had the confidence in Rodan & Fields, because he'd had great success with Proactive. I personally couldn't use Proactive. I actually found it too strong for my skin. I have sensitive skin, so it really didn't work for me, but it's great when somebody's used it and had really good success. So that was awesome. So Kirk, can you tell us which products you are using personally?
Well, I'm using this Beyond the Shave stuff. So this is the purple stuff that I've got on my face right now. And it's actually really good stuff. You need to put it on for about 2-3 minutes and let it dry. And then once it's dried, then you can actually wash your face. So it's like a scrub type. Yeah, that's kind of how it works. And then after that, then you go on to what's called your next regimen, which is the sensitive skin. So it's like your second coating, which you put on after. And then of course, you know, towards the end, once your face is totally dry, then you use depending on if it's day or AM. So in this case, because it's nighttime, would be the overnight restoration cream. So that would be your last one that you would use.
So Kirk is actually using a regimen that's specifically designed for male skin. It's called Beyond the Shave. You may have seen some posts this week about it. But what Beyond the Shave does is it actually takes 3 of our different regimens, and it actually combines the 3 of them together. So what Kirk was saying was that we have step 1, and I'm going to do a close-up, but it actually has the number 1 written on it. And that's from the Unblemished range, and as Kirk says, he uses it as a mask, and he finds that for him personally it works really well. It's like a really deep cleansing. It really cleans out all those pores, gets rid of all that dirt and grime that's built up, especially if you're commuting to work every day, or you're exercising, or that sweat builds up on your face, or you're just working in the garden. Right, you get dirty, you get grimy, it really makes his face feel really, really clean afterwards. And then once he's washed this off, and you don't have to use it as a mask, you can use it as a face wash. We do highly recommend that you start off using it as a face wash and then you build up to using it as a mask. With any product, you have to start slowly, build up. Then he uses the number 2 from our Soothe range, which is our sensitive skin range. This one actually helps build up your lipid barriers on your skin. So lipids are actually naturally in your skin. They're the barrier that protects you from external aggravators. So, you know, pollution in the atmosphere, changes in the weather, any kind of chemical you come into contact with, that can include rain, because chemicals get into our rain as well. It actually helps build up your natural barrier for that. And then finally, as Kirk was saying, he finishes off with a moisturizer. So in our range, it actually comes with the AM cream, not the PM cream, if you buy this three-piece set, specifically for men. And the reason we give it with the AM cream is because our AM cream includes sunscreen, so you're good to go, because everybody needs to wear sunscreen every day, even if it's rainy, even if it's cloudy, because those UV rays can still break through the clouds and they can actually cause cancer. But what Kirk is using is, he's actually using our PM cream right now. They're both labeled number 3, but the PM cream has PM written on the top of it. And he's using that because it's like nighttime here, or about to be nighttime. So they're what he's currently using. But Kirk, what else are you using?
Well, I have experimented with the roller here. So the roller is actually pretty good. It's an interesting thing. So if you take it nice and lightly, it actually digs into your pores, and I mean, you will see some great results after a period of time. So it does work along with, after that, then using these special little guys there.
So we're going to open this jar for you and show you. So what Kirk's using is, he's actually using our first generation micro needling roller. We now have a new one. This is the retired version. They do last a year though, which is why he's still using it, because it's not time for him to quite renew and upgrade to the new version. The new version is white. And microneedling, what it is it's teeny tiny microscopic needles. I don't know if you can see this very well on the camera, but what you do is you very gently roll it across your skin, never more than once in the same direction on the same piece of skin. Okay, it's super light pressure. You shouldn't be left with big red marks. If you are, it's because you're pushing too hard. And what it does is it puts teeny tiny microscopic holes all over your skin, which means that any products you apply afterwards will get further into your skin, they'll get deeper into the skin, which means they're more effective. But also, by breaking the barrier of the skin, it also causes your skin to release a product which it produces naturally called collagen. And collagen is what gives us that smooth, even texture, which makes us look like a baby's bum. And then what Kirk was talking about are these little blue pucks here. These actually dissolve in water, so this is why we keep them in the jar, because especially by the side of the bath, we don't want to lose these little guys. And they're full of retinol, not retinol, which you may have heard of, but retinol. And retinol is the strongest form of vitamin A that you can get without a prescription, that you can apply topically over your skin. Kirk's just floating in the background here, he's just disappearing. But what vitamin A does for your skin is it actually gives you brightness, firmness, smoothness. Kirk, how does your skin feel after you've put it on?
It's actually pretty smooth. Yeah, after you use it a few times, because everybody's skins are different, right? So after a couple of times, yeah, you actually feel, yeah, it gets more softer and
silky.
Yeah.
Feel silky.
Yeah, a bit silky.
Yeah, it's the first time that Kirk used it, he was like, "Oh, it's so silky." So that's always the word that springs to my mind when I think about using it. So Kirk, what is next for your skin goals?
Well, it's basically just to keep maintaining what I'm doing already. I think it's pretty good for me, and you know, it's basically just being in a routine. I think is the main thing, and if you do that, well, then you'll see some great benefits.
There we go. And so Kirk, what are you looking forward to doing this summer? Is there anything in particular you're looking forward to?
Just enjoying a lot of the sunshine.
And Kirk's going to be applying his AM cream when he's out enjoying the sunshine, because our AM cream does include SPF, so therefore he puts it on in the morning. He doesn't really have to think about it too much unless he's outside all day, and then he'll be like reapplying throughout the day. And Kirk, as a brewmaster, what is your favourite summer beverage?
My favorite summer beverage would be a nice IPA beer.
Okay, nice and chilled. So guys, we are drinking an ale right now, so cheers. Have a great day.